In this video, we're going to show you how to remove your speedometer face from the housing and reface it with a new decal. First, you take a screwdriver flathead and loosen the bezel from the housing. Now we're going to remove the needle, turning it the opposite side, the opposite way, and pulling, and it comes right off. Next, we're going to take the face off by removing the 2 screws in the center. Once the face is off, we are going to go ahead and sand it so it looks like this with a sanding paper. Next, we're going to take an alcohol swab and wipe it down to remove all the dust, dirt, debris that was left on there. Next, we're going to make a few marks so that we can center the decal when we go to install it. Spray some water. Remove the decal from the paper and onto the speedometer face, using the marks that we made on it to center it. Once the decal's on the face, we smooth it out to remove all the excess water that was left in between the decal and the face. With a towel, just dry off the extra water that was left on there. Next, we're going to take a heat gun or a hair dryer to apply a little warm air to help dry out the water off the decal and the face. Next, we're going to puncture the holes where the screws go to screw it back onto the housing with a sharp object like a screwdriver or something round. Puncture it and twist it back and forth till you see the decals gone. You make the 3 holes and complete. Next, you're going to cut out the opening for the speedometer numbers. From the back side, take a sharp blade, cut from the corners into the center. Now you're going to push it from the front towards the back and wrap around the edges. And you have your face complete. Here we're going to take the housing from the gauges apart. We're going to take the bezel off the housing to remove the gauges from the housing. Take all the screws, nuts off from the rear, and you just pull the gauges out. Next, we're going to sand it down, same process that we did with. So here we're going to sand the face of the gauge till it's smooth and the numbers or the other decal is removed. Once sanded down, we're going to clean and wipe down with an alcohol swab to remove the dust and dirt, just like we did with the speedometer face. Spray some water. And apply the decal. Same process. Rub the decal, squeezing all the excess water out. Take a cloth or paper towel and wipe down the water, fingerprints, make sure it's clean. And next we're going to touch up the needle. Okay, we're touching up the needle with a paint pen. Once your gauge is complete, refaced, painted, now it's ready to go back into the housing.